Hi coaches, it's Elisa Rubio again. Today I want to talk to you guys about what and who to focus on as you become a diamond. So in order to advance in this business, it's really important for you to help others to advance also. But who do you help? There's so many demands on your time as you advance in rank as a coach and as you recruit more and more coaches to your team. It seems like there are so many demands on your time that it's important to know who to focus on and what to focus on. As far as what to focus on, just remember that whatever you're spending your time on, you want to make sure that you are building your business. And the biggest part of that is building relationships. And that includes relationships with your customers and relationships with your coaches. That is where you're going to see the most return for your time, is in creating those genuine relationships in which you demonstrate true concern for others. But of course, there's other business building activities that need to be done on a daily basis. But who should you be focusing your time on? That is actually a matter of you identifying who is your top 20%. So there's something called the 20-80 rule that says that 80% of your productivity comes from 20% of your the things that you do, and that 20% of your productivity comes from the other 80%. This rule applies to so many things in life. This comes from So there's something called the 80-20 rule, and this rule comes from the book Developing the Leader in You by John C. Maxwell. And this applies in so many aspects of life, but basically it's the concept that 80% of your productivity is coming from 20% of your activities, and 20% of your productivity is coming from 80% of your activities. So it's important to focus as much of your efforts on those 20% of your activities that give you the most. So it's important to focus as much of your energy as possible on the 20% of activities that give you the most return on your investment. And it's the same with the people in your business. You are going to have people come into your business that are, for lack of a better word, as Eric Worre calls them, are posers. A poser is someone who steps into a network marketing business that has several people in mind as to who they would. So you're going to have several different types of people come into your network marketing business. Some of them are going to be posers. Poser is a term that Eric Worre uses in his book Go Pro. And in that book, he talks about people who come into network marketing with this expectation of, all I have to do is sign on a rock star distributor and I will be able to make it big in this business. I just need one person on my team that is going to do all the work for me, and I will be able to benefit from their efforts. Now, most of you who understand enough about multi-level marketing by now know that this is just a fallacy about multi-level marketing, and posers never make it. Most of you that are familiar enough with the concept of multi-level marketing by this point know that this is simply a fallacy and that posers can never make it big in this business. So if you are still under the mentality that signing on one rockstar coach is all that you need to do in order to be successful in this business, then please private message me, because I'd like to educate you a little bit more about how this system works so that you know kind of what is expected of you in order to be successful. So you'll have people come in and out of your business. You'll have people that are posers that come in kind of gung-ho at first, but they're not really in the business for the right reasons. They may just want to get a quick buck. They're not really interested in developing relationships with challengers or in recruiting people and developing relationships with them or training them. They're really just in it to get the retail commissions and to benefit from the sales of those on their team. So watch for those people. And as you become more picky, you'll begin to screen for those kind of people, and you may opt not to put them on your team and allow them to seek another Beachbody coach to help them if that's what they want. But you can become picky after a certain point and realize that you don't have to sign on everyone that comes your way. If you feel like this person is in it for the wrong reason and you really don't want to train that person, then tell them that you think maybe that they're better off signing elsewhere. I know that feels like a hard thing to do right now, but really in the long run, a poser's not going to do you very much good as a coach in your organization. They won't be giving you any commission because they're a coach, and they won't be. They'll basically be hindering your why. And it's so important for you to establish your why that if someone comes along that can't support it, you can't take that in. It's not a good idea for you to take that jab to the integrity of your team organization. So keep that in mind. And there will also be people that will come along that you can tell from the beginning are real rock stars when it comes to coaching. One way that you can identify a rock star is someone who is genuine, who truly makes connections with other challengers in their challenge group and makes connections with very easily with other coaches on the team. That kind of a person is going to go far in this business if you can teach them the ropes and direct them to the right resources. So remember to focus your energy on those people and to be a good mentor to them. Sit down with them on a monthly basis and go over their goals and see what's changed in their goals, and ask them specifically what you can be doing to help them get to their goals, and help them identify certain tasks that they can be doing to help them get towards their goal of rank advancement that month, or Success Club, etc. So what I do with my coaches, and as you enter the Diamond realm, you'll see that on my Diamond page you have access to some resources that I use. And I have a 7-day quick start that I do for all coaches, because I can't tell from day one who's going to be my 20% and who's not. But it's really easy to tell who your 20% is as you roll out your Coach Basics, because those who are actively engaged in Coach Basics and do the assignments are the ones that you want to be focusing your energy and attention on. And interestingly enough, it usually comes out to be 20% of the people in Coach Basics really kind of put themselves out there and do a great job and excel. Those are the 20% you want to be focused on. So after Coach Basics 1.0, I identify those coaches who are in my 20%, and I have a mentoring call with them in which I ask them what their goals are, and I go through a very specific procedure. Again, I have a format that I go through that is available on the Diamond page, and if you'd like access to it sooner than that, just ask me and I'll go ahead and send you a copy of it. And I go through with them what their goals are, and I ask them what their strengths are, what their weaknesses are, get a better feel for their personality so that I can better lead them on a very customized level. And then I also give them some recommendations for personal development based on their weaknesses, and help them to identify their strengths and encourage them and recognize them for what they have been doing. So that's something that I encourage you to do, is identify who your 20% is and focus 80% of your energy on 20% of your people so that you can get the most return on your investment. Thanks.